Kính chào quý vị và các bạn đang đến với chương trình Văn hóa và những người bạn của Đài Truyền hình Thành phố Hồ Chí Minh. Có thể nói rằng văn hóa truyền thống là một sợi dây gì đó rất đặc biệt. Nó kết nối con người lại với nhau, sâu chuỗi những thế hệ sau và thế hệ trước, và nó kéo con người ta trở về với nguồn cội của mình. Tôi nói như vậy là tại vì nhân vật trong chương trình của chúng ta ngày hôm nay là một cô gái gốc Việt. Cô đã sinh ra và lớn lên ở Mỹ. Nền văn hóa phương Tây có sự ảnh hưởng rất nhiều đến với cô. Tuy nhiên vẫn không thể làm mất đi được nét đẹp và những văn hóa truyền thống của con người Việt Nam ở trong cô. Cô đã tốt nghiệp đại học ở Mỹ nhưng đã quyết định quay trở về Việt Nam để làm việc. Và một điều đặc biệt nữa là cô đã khiến cho một anh chàng người Mỹ khác cũng trở nên yêu thích vùng đất này và quyết định cùng gắn bó với cô ở đây.
Lina's great. How do I think about Lina? Lina is perfect for me. She is very, very hardworking and dedicated, very smart, and she pushes me to be better myself a lot. Because when we first met, I was pretty relaxed and didn't really have too much on the mind other than having a good time and relaxing. And she showed me that there was definitely more that I could do with myself.
I guess first off is how handsome he is. The other would be what a honest guy he is, and also how funny he is. He really, really, really knows how to make me laugh even when I'm having a bad day.
First time we met was about maybe 7 years ago, almost 7 years ago. Everybody's having a big party, and that's where I met her, but we didn't really talk that much. We just met because I saw her, and I had to track her down through through MySpace, actually, a long time ago, and convince her to go on a date with me, which took a few months, took a long time.
I really appreciate him always going above and beyond, trying to help me meet my goals, and I'm always trying to push him, so he truly is my partner in life.
So hi Lina and Paul, how are you doing today?
How are you? Doing great.
Good. Yeah, it's very nice to meet you here. And what made you decide to get back to Saigon?
The weather, a little bit.
Do you think the weather here is better?
I actually like it where it's a little bit warmer, yeah.
A little bit warmer.
A lot warmer.
I don't necessarily agree. I think it's because, so I'm half Vietnamese, half Chinese.
Yes.
And my mother is from the South. So part of the reason picking the South is that I can actually help us kind of navigate and communicate. Mm-hmm. So
it's been a big help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we decided to kind of take our, faith into our own hands and decide to do something really different from everyone else, and Vietnam kind of just popped up. And so we ended up
here. We had some great opportunities popped up just all of a sudden, so yeah, it wasn't too hard of a choice for us.
You speak any Vietnamese?
Chúc siêu. Yeah.
I could say that.
Yeah, that's excellent, Yeah. So what do you really like and not really like about Saigon?
Upsides and downsides anywhere you are. The upsides is definitely much more relaxed. Mm-hmm. We were in Los Angeles, very busy city. Oh, yeah. And over here it's much more relaxed with work, and we have time to spend with each other a little bit more, and time to do hobbies and things like that. We still work a lot, but more time than we had in the U.S.
Oh, yeah. More time you have in the U.S.
Yeah, it just seemed more like a balanced life here. Mm-hmm. I like that, in a city, it's really nice in the sense that it's a big community. Yes. And you see a lot of people who end up living there very family oriented. Mm-hmm. You see grown-ups, parents and their children walking outside, always having dinner together every night. You really don't see that in the U.S. Yeah, I guess for me, whenever I describe Vietnam, I like to say that, it's a country that is under construction. Mm-hmm. I think that would be my biggest irk, is that it is constant. You know, it's a fast developing country. So that's probably like the biggest nuisance that I face. Is just, you know, the additional noise pollution in that regard, but it only means that this country is growing.
Now let's talk a little bit about your jobs. And
I work at a school called UEC. Okay. So what's funny is, for example, in the morning I'll teach adults, and later that afternoon I'll be teaching their sons or daughters English.
That's interesting. How's it like to like work with kids? Actually, I am an English teacher too, but I can never deal with them, you know?
I don't know how she does it either.
Yeah, so we do have primary and up to secondary, and it is a challenge. But I guess key would be patience.
Yes.
And, you know, it's very cliche. Yeah, it's cliche, but at the end of the day, teaching is really rewarding for them to make those sounds and be able to, you know, construct sentences and making complex sentences, or passing a test and being able to go to the school of their choice. When that happens, it's all worth it.
Okay. Yeah. What about you, Paul?
Me?
Yeah.
So I'm a chiropractor, basically a specialty medical profession, you know, developed in the U.S. It works mainly with people with a lot of chronic back pain, joint pains, muscle pains, things like that. It's one of the only non-drug and non-surgical ways to treat any types of joint pain, back pain, headaches, any types of pain, basically.
I think this is one of the most beautiful time of year in Vietnam now, because do you feel it? Do you feel like in the air?
Yeah, I could definitely tell with all my patients, they're all getting ready for Tet and getting preparations, and I can definitely see everybody getting ready for it.
Have you ever spent a Tet holiday here in Vietnam? Last year?
So our first Tet, we actually didn't know about it, and we didn't know it was that long. And by the time we wanted to book to go somewhere and out of town, everything was sold out. So we couldn't go anywhere. And I'm kind of glad we did get to stay. So we got to see it firsthand. That was our experience with Tet. And it was eye-opening, you know, just because being that I'm part Vietnamese, we didn't do it that way in America. And it's not even a national holiday. I didn't even know what Tet was, honestly. So when I came here, we were like, oh wow, you get all these days off and you get to hang out with friends and family, and and then somebody told us that we had to stock up on food.
So Lina, you spent a lot of years in America, and has your family ever celebrated that holiday there? Yeah,
we celebrated it. We would go to, you know, relatives and friends' houses. Yes. And then, of course, you know, you get the red envelopes, the lacy. So for me, Chinese New Year's was a lot of fun because I got to play with all my friends and my cousins, and I got to get money. But then again, like I was saying, I never knew why. Why we were doing that. Yeah, and I didn't even actually know what the red envelopes represented until I moved here, the lucky money. So it's lucky money that you wish the elders another year, right, of health. And then they give you money as a token of appreciation. Of course, and I was like, oh, so that's why we do that exchange. I never knew that in the US, but coming here, you know, it's shared. That's something that they tell you. You know, family coming together is definitely a value that's placed, but I guess it's just different. I can't really explain it.
You know, less and less family get-togethers, you know, as time's gone on in the U.S. But here, it's actually kept pretty strong. That's one of those things I was saying. With all my patients, it was very unique to see. Everybody always has dinner together. Everybody's always, you know, with their families on the weekends. You know, in the U.S., it's not as much that way anymore.
But what about during New Year's?
Most of the time, people will get together. You know, they try to get together just for the New Year's, but traditional things have definitely changed over time. You know, you hang out with your family, you have dinner, meet up with family and friends, but then it all sort of happens at one time. You know, and they have the countdown at night, and everybody has a big party and sing songs and stuff. Yeah. So I mean, you see it on TV with the ball dropping and in New York. Yeah. So it's a very big celebration, huge celebration.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
1. Should all acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind?
So that is a time for family. I believe that. But now, like, more and more people would like to hang out during a New Year's Eve. I don't know why. That's a time
New
for your
Year's
family.
Eve, like, when I think about it, it's actually, okay, what party are we gonna go to?
Yeah.
Where are we gonna hang out?
Yeah.
And versus I'll be at my mom's house. You may do like a dinner,
That doesn't happen.
and then you leave very early because you have to fight traffic to go to the bar or party that you're planning to go to.
During a Tết holiday, any special foods you like?
You know the names of them better than I do.
Yeah. Oh, excuse my pronunciation, but there's a one with it's tit call.
Oh yeah, you
So
like
that
it?
one's
like
good.
That's very traditional,
I like that
every
one.
family is gonna have
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. So the friend's house that we went to, they had a big pot of it,
A very big one.
a huge pot, and then it had eggs and stuff. And we weren't able to spend it with family because I don't have any family here. So you end up spending it with friends instead. And your friends become your family when you are an expat. So that Tết, we got to spend it with a group of friends. We sat around playing this game called Tiếng Lên.
Okay.
13 cards.
You know the rules?
I do now.
We paid. We had to pay to learn
Lost
the
a
rules.
lot of money.
Okay, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Wow, I lost a lot of money.
Fun
yeah.
game though. There's another one that is really popular with the crab and the dice. You shake it.
Oh yeah, we call it bầu cua or something.
I don't remember.
It's like throwing dice something.
Yeah.
Just like that, but it's not actually the dice, but it's a cube with
all the
4
animals
faces.
on there.
Yeah. Okay.
I played that one.
Yeah.
That
You
one's
ever-
fun.
Are you guys going to be here during the Tết holiday? This Tết holiday?
This Tết holiday, we'll be here a few days. I actually have friends that are coming from the US over. So I'm actually decorating my house like Tết style, just so that they can get a really good feel of what Tết is like in Vietnam. And then we're actually going to the Philippines. So we're all gonna fly together, and my sister from America
We'll fly there.
is meeting us in the Philippines as well.
So that's the plan for the
That's
Tết
the
holiday.
plan.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope you're going to have a very good holiday together.
Yeah, it should be nice.
Thanks.
I'm looking
I
forward to it.
know.
Thank you very much for your time here today with us, and I wish you luck, health, and prosperity.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Chúc mừng năm mới.
Chúc mừng năm mới.
Chúc mừng năm mới.
Thank you, Lina and Paul. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Should all acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should all acquaintance be forgot and all lang syne? For all lang syne, my dear, for all lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for all